Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, welcome to Good or Two. Right, today we got something I'm going to do for the first time. I did a cover yesterday of Steve Miller Band's The Joker. Today I'm going to look at the lyrics and see if I can get to the deeper meaning of his lyrics and get inside Steve's mind. Now first of all, it starts off with, some people call me the Space Cowboy. Now does that mean he's got a rocket ship or a horse? Or a rocket ship and a horse? So he parks the rocket ship here, rides the horse into town so no one knows he's got the rocket ship so he can make a quick escape. I don't know. Some call me the gangster of love. Now I don't know what a gangster of love is, you know? Is that sort of someone who goes around robbing love? Or is it someone who merely does hold up at cock point, sort of whipping it out and going, choo-choo, fill the bag up, bitch. It doesn't say that stuff. But some people call me Morris. Now that's probably the name he uses when he's meeting a girlfriend's dad. Because the girlfriend will go to her dad, hey dad, my new boyfriend's coming around. Oh, what's his name then? Well, some people call him the Space Cowboy. He's like, he's not fucking parking that rocket ship on my driveway, he'll ruin my rhododendrons. Okay, well some people call him the gangster of love. I'm not on the gangster of love going anywhere near my daughter and robbing her of her virginity. Well, some people call him Morris. Oh, Morris. Oh, well, come on in, bud. Have a seat. Would you like a scone? You know? 1 sugar or 2. But why do they call you Morris? And he's like, well, they call me Morris because I speak of the pompous of love. And the dad will go like, ah, right, yeah, the pompous. Yeah. The fuck's he on about? Turns out that word's made up. I googled it. People talk about me, baby. Well, that's life. You know? Say I'm doing you wrong. But they don't specify what he's doing wrong. But they don't give him advice, they just say, look, you're doing wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby, don't worry, because I'm right here at home. So fair play to him. You know, he's there, he's at home, he's with her, people talking, but he's reassuring her. Now meanwhile, this conversation is going on, over the dinner table, and the father sort of says, so, Morris, why the fuck he just don't call himself Steve? I don't know, that's his name, but Morris, so what do you do for a living then? He goes, well, I'm a picker. Alright, what do you pick? Well, whatever you pick in, you know, seasonal vegetables normally, or fruits. I'm a grinner, so I'm like, I'm a lover, so he's doing it all this at the same time. And I'm a sinner. And the dad's like, sinner? But then he quickly says, oh, play my music with the sun. And the dad's like, alright, you said singer, not sinner. Oh, that's fine. You're fine for my daughter then. No problem. I'm a joker. Okay. I'm a smoker. Oh, I don't know if I like that. No smoking in my house there, Morris. Come on now. I quit 3 years ago. I'm a midnight toker. Now, does that mean that he sets his alarm clock at like 2 minutes to midnight and then gets up and has a toke? Or does that mean he tokes in his sleep? You know? He doesn't specify whether he does this all the time. But he also says he gets his loving on the run. Now this makes me concerned, and if I was a dad I'd be very concerned here. Because he's supposed to be right there at home, but he gets his loving on the run. That means I suspect he's having a bit of an affair. I'm not sure if I'm liking this Morris character so far now. He's showing a very little moral fibre. Well, then he goes back to his girlfriend now, clearly sort of complimenting her, realising his mistake. Going, but you're the cutest thing I ever did see. Okay. I really love your peaches, want to shake your tree. Now, here's my concern. As someone whose lists his primary occupation as a picker, he should know that peaches bruise easily. You don't allow peaches to drop to the ground. You pick them and you place them in the basket gently, otherwise they will turn to mush. They're like bananas in that respect. They bruise easily. Or is he using a metaphor? What he's actually saying is, I really love your tits, I'd like to grab you by the shoulders and go and watch them wobble. Lovey-dovey all the time. Ooh, wee baby, I'll show you a good time. Well, that's alright. I got no issues with that, you know. If he wants to be lovey-dovey and get a bit close and cushy and cuddly, he can do that. And if he wants to show her a good time, I approve of that. Just don't be shaking her too much, otherwise your tits will bruise and you get stretch marks on them. So, once again, he lists his occupations. He's a picker, he reminds us. He's a grinner, he's a lover, he's a sinner. and he plays his music in the sun. You know, if it's raining, does he stop and then just sort of come back out? You know? So if it's, he's in the sun goes behind the cloud, and he's like, then waits for it to start up again. I don't know. Joker, smoker, midnight toker, and he sure doesn't want to hurt no one. Well then, Morris, to be honest with you, if you don't want to hurt anybody, don't lie and say you're at home. Don't go ragging your lady by the fucking shoulders trying to shake her fucking tits off, and then shagging on the run. Well, bloody hell, have some responsibility, please. A sense of responsibility. The impression I'm getting from this song is he's a bit mixed up and he's a bit confused. You know, he clearly likes the girl, he clearly fancies her, but I really do question his ability to settle down at this point in time. So, Morris, Steve, have a think about it, please, but, you know, and get back to me. Till next time, I'm signing off.